Greetings, devotees of destruction, and welcome back to the Atomic Playground. We're going to deal the final blow on Miss April May. And it's either why the wiretap or you did it, didn't you?
I feel like why the wiretap is safer, but I don't know if we're right to accuse her. I don't know.
I think I'm going to go with why the wiretap. Miss May, why did you tap her phone? Answer the question.
Do I have to?
It's a court. Yes, you have to.
Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity-tapping, irrelevant?
Gosh, she's saying exactly what Edward wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant.
Well, this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice. He has a point.
Oh, come on. That guy's a sleazeball, and you have a problem with this guy's tone?
Exactly.
Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court?
At the time of the murder, I was in my hotel room getting room service. How could I have killed her?
I didn't ask if you killed her. I asked why you were tapping her phone.
If you don't believe me, just ask the bellboy.
Well, does the defense have anything to say?
Yes, I wasn't asking. Well, come on. Think of something. Think of something.
I mean, we can call the bellboy, but...
I don't know. I think if I keep pushing her...
Yeah, we should.
She's about ready to crack, totally. Right.
Well, with this game.
On with the cross-examination. Uh-oh. What exactly do you have left to examine, Mr. Wright? Miss April May has admitted to the wiretap, yes.
Dude.
But that bears no relevance to the case at hand.
Her own lawyer has admitted to this.
There's no way you can prove any connection. Uh-oh. Think this can't be the end, but I'm out of evidence.
Then I believe the cross-examination is over. Mr. Everett, does the prosecution have any other witnesses to call?
None, Your Honor. She's the last. But that means Maya's guilty? Wait, Your Honor.
Yes, Mr. Wright.
The defense would like to call the bellboy after all. Apparently that was the one I should have chosen.
Dude, how do you not have all the witnesses like in line waiting to be called
already
up?
Yeah.
And you should be telling the judge, hey, these are the people that I'm going to be calling up.
Exactly.
You can't just be like, oh, by the way, hey, does anyone know where the bellboy is?
He's in a dumpster out back. As I thought. Huh? May I remind you, dear Mr. Wright, should you question the bellboy and Miss April May's alibi prove to be solid,
dude,
then by default your client, Miss Maya Fey, will be pronounced guilty.
But
are you prepared to accept my condition?
It's not your condition. This should be a law. This shouldn't be like, hey, let's make a deal in front of everybody in the middle of a trial.
He's got me backed into a corner, but I don't see
They shouldn't be able to make a deal like this.
I
no,
accept.
You don't! The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand.
Half the fun of playing this is watching Ruben.
Dude, it's not okay!
I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy.
Well, why did he bring snacks?
Well, I mean, he brought enough to share.
He's in a courtroom!
Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service.
That t-shirt looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may be... Because it looks heavy? What?
Miss May's room service. Here we go. I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater
Oh, the
Hotel,
head bellboy.
in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call from... okay, let's try that again, Your Honor. I believe I received a call after 8 o'clock in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 o'clock on the dot, sir.
Oh, that's not suspicious.
Why is she drinking iced coffee at 9 o'clock at night?
And why did she say
On the
bring
dot,
it
yeah.
at 9 exactly? think maybe she could have been setting up an alibi?
I brought it to her precisely at the requested time, of course. This picture certainly doesn't look like we're collaborating on anything.
I know, right?
And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself.
Yeah, she's not manipulating him at all.
Yes. All right.
I see. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
Right. I'm ready. I hope.
You're such an unprepared lawyer, Phoenix.
This is it. Just wing it. That's the best way you can lawyer. If I can't... I mean, lawyering is just basically like improv comedy anyway.
Except people might die.
If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, Maya will be finished. Alright, cross-examination. I am the head bellboy at the Fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations.
Sure, we don't need to argue that.
I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening. I'm gonna press.
Yeah.
Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone?
That's what you're asking?
Absolutely, sir.
You ask about the time, not about who was making the call.
How can you be so certain? I checked Miss May in personally, sir. Not only did I see her in all her stunning radiance, but I also heard her voice.
These two are so in it together.
And then I saw them, and him. The point being, I remember her quite well, sir.
Wow.
Oh, boy.
Wow. Wow.
At 9 o'clock.
And it's not iced coffee, it's iced coffee.
Yes, iced coffee. 9 o'clock on the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on the TV and wished to drink after she finished, sir. 9 o'clock, the time of the murder. I brought it to it precisely the requested time, of course. Are you sure? Precisely 9 o'clock, then? Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir, 9 o'clock p.m. How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought then. Oh, bellboy, tee-hee, I'd like iced coffee at exactly 9 o'clock. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack of 9 o'clock, sir. Why would she be so particular about the time?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Finally ask a good question.
Miss May herself.
There, that one, yeah.
You are sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely? Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine.
Endearing.
How come yours...
Endearing?
Endearing. Not incredibly annoying. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, the guests favored me with an embrasure, sir. Embrasure? Is that French for embrace? I don't know. Not that I know. It's French for kisser. No, it's not. But not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir.
Dude.
It was a moment I shall never ever forget, sir.
Dude, this is hardcore manipulation.
Yes, sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it?
It's not. You're just not asking the right pre-programmed questions.
Finally, you understand. Only now, at the end, do you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie.
Such.
Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here.
Dude, you're a sleazy punk.
It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand.
Dude, no! Judge, what is wrong with you?
Now I'm going to protest. Wait, please, wait!
Yes, the defense have something to add.
One last question. Let me ask one last question. Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough.
You're right, charade of justice.
No, Mr. Edwards. All right, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question, that's all.
Okay. This is really it now. This is my last chance. What do I ask him about?
Check-in rooms. I don't know.
Since one of these is not like the other, I think I'm gonna go with bed making. It seems like an out of the blue.
Well, he wouldn't be the one. They'd have mates for that if this game is supposed to be logical in any way.
Which we've already proved that it's not.
Your call, man. I don't even know what to say anymore.
Bed making. Tell me about making the beds that day. I was wondering what you were going to ask, but bed making? Nullo.
No, Mr. Edwards. The witness will answer the defense's question.
Yes, well, it was quite like any other day as bed making. I changed the sheets, the pillowcases, and then I proceeded to make the bed. Why is the bellboys don't make beds?
No, they don't.
I had to bring pillows for 2, of course, but they're quite light, you see.
Oh, pillows for 2.
I see. Thank you.
And that's why she had 2 champagne glasses.
Pillows for 2. Yeah, she did have 2 champagne glasses. Bellboy, what did you just say?
Asked and answered. Objection.
Yes, pillows are light, sir? Bellboy, tell the truth now. Was someone else staying in Miss May's room? Oh, we're getting all anime now.
Mm-hmm.
That means I hit a chord.
I object. That was object.
Object. That was objectionable.
Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question.
Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're not normally supposed to mention. Yes, quite, indeed. It was the good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... Aha! He asked me not to mention it if I wasn't specifically asked, sir.
Ooh!
You fool! I've done it. I've won. Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man, correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man. You didn't see that man in the room. Let me get the inflection right. That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Rat, is this other person? Simple, it was... the man with Miss May. The man who checked in with Miss May. Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone, yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. My, what a convenient setup, but it's too late. Oh, I feel like someone punched me in the gut. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? You sleazy slimebag. After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court. Ugh! Upstart? Amateur? These accusations are ludicrous.
Enough! The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood?
Yes, Your Honor.
That is all today for the trial.
There's another day of trial!
Oh, man. I thought we were out of the woods.
Court is adjourned. Why is court adjourned? You found the bellboy quickly enough?
Yeah. September 7th, 2:24 p.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1.
So now you have to find a ton of evidence about this.
About the other guy. Oh, boy.
Okay. Alright, let's do it. Mr. Wright, you're amazing in there.
Really?
I think I might be your newest fan.
Hooray. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know.
Then again, the other Tony was pretty cool too.
Edgeworth? How could he be cool? He's a slime bag. Huh?
That face of his, with his eyes wide and his trembling lips. Wow, it sent shivers up my spine.
Whoa, hey now. If you say so.
So, like, what happens with me? Do I, like, get to go home now?
Well, no. No, I don't think so. Not yet.
Oh, I see.
But I got a great lead in today's trial.
You can't get leads in a trial because the investigation is supposed to be over.
That man with Miss May, he's the key.
Oh, I get it. Like, what happened to Miss May after that? Anyway.
I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed.
Yes, sir!
I'm going to find out more about this man.
Do you like... think he was like the one who...
Maybe so.
Sis.
Don't worry, I'll find him by tomorrow, I promise.
I'm counting on you.
I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I like the drum beat in the music here.
This thing took a hard left turn into straight up anime territory, like in the middle of the trial.
I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. Now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. The victim dodged, attacked, and ran to the right, but was caught and struck.
Well, I wonder how that'll be relevant tomorrow.
I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free.
Why isn't she wearing prison clothes?
To be continued. Oh, I don't know about you, but my voice is starting to hurt.
Yeah.
And I think...
I don't know that I can take much more disappointment.
Oh. Alright, well, we'll pick this up next time, I guess. if Ruben can take anymore.
Bye, everyone.
Gatewater 2, the gate watering.
Oh, please get me away from this man. What happened after David?
As ridiculous as it is, I'm actually enjoying this. It's
not bad.
Hilarious. And it's actually really kind of nerve-wracking.
A bit, yeah.
When you're in there and you're like, oh crap, which
this
one
is
do I
my
have
last chance.
Yeah.